So check out weather, get ready to the beach. 어차피 습도는 120%, 비가 오든 눈이 오든 상관없이. Even if it rain, it's okay cloudy. 어차피 습도는 120%. Even if it rain, it's okay cloudy. 어차피 습도는 120%. Walk up early in the morning. So check out weather, get ready to the beach. 한시분의 막걸리면 우린 오케이. 지금 흐르는 게 땀인지 눈물인지. To be a drink happy hour is happiness. Just dive into the ocean. Walk up early in the morning. So check out weather, get ready to the beach. 어차피 습도는 120%, 비가 오든 눈이 오든 상관없이. Even if it rain, it's okay cloudy. 어차피 습도는 120%. Even if it rain, it's okay cloudy. 어차피 습도는 120%. Walk up early in the morning. So check out weather, get ready to the beach. 한시분의 막걸리 한잔 하나 갑소. 지금 흐르는 게 땀인지 눈물인지. 맥주 두 잔 해피아워, 그것이 우리의 행복. Just dive into the ocean. Just dive into the ocean. If you're listening, whoa, today is gonna be the day. 'Cause I missed the bright side.
You're listening to GECKO Radio, Jeju Morning Alternative.
That's right. Good morning, GECKO Radio listeners. Good morning, GEC. Good morning, Jeju. Sorry, my voice cracked. This is like the first time I've used my voice. It's a great day today. Actually, my wife, she started complaining to me about like nagging me about how the dishes weren't up. I'm like, I'm about to go live. Don't talk to me. Okay. So good morning, everybody. Happy Labor Day. We'll get into that later. But first, why don't we kick things off strong with Got to Be Strong by Wednesday Off. GECKO Radio in the morning, the only station out of the GEC Jeju. Okay, good morning, GEC, and welcome back to GECKO Radio, Jeju Morning Alternative. I'm your host, Mark Wilson Che, coming to you live from the Global Education City, or the GEC, right here on Jeju Island. This is episode 4. We're working out the kinks. Yesterday was kind of a mess. The camera decided to go to sleep. We got our very first official copyright flag. Yay! I feel like that's kind of like an initiation. You got to get your first strike. Well, not a strike, just a flag. Hopefully that doesn't happen today. So if it does happen, if the stream just cuts off immediately, pardon me, please just stay on the line. I'll get it up as soon as possible. So if that does happen, even though we pretty much have permission with everybody, YouTube still gets a little bit weird sometimes with the flags and the notifications. So the stream might cut off automatically. Just stay tuned and I'll get back on as soon as I can. So yeah, GECKO Radio Day 4. It feels like I've been doing this for quite a while. It's like one of these projects is like one day a week kind of feeling, but I'm doing it. This is the 4th time, so I really feel like I've been doing this for a long time. But I feel good. I feel happy. I just hope there's no major technical hiccups today. But yeah, what do? We keep you in the loop with what's happening around Jeju, local news, upcoming events, cool places to check out, especially on Friday. It's Friday today, so we're going to try to cover a lot of stuff because we're not going to be back until Monday. So there's a lot of stuff, especially in the springtime, a lot of events going down on the weekend. So hopefully we can share a lot of that with you. So wherever you are whatever you're doing this morning, just welcome. Thanks for coming, guys. And we hope you enjoy the show. Okay. Who am I? I'm producer, DJ, writer, editor. I'm the guy that is, I'm producing. So I'm literally in real time queuing up all the breaks and the videos in real time here. So hopefully it's working. I feel like an octopus, you know what I mean? Just like doing all these bells and whistles as I queue up stuff. So I'm learning how it is to be a proper like producer on the fly. You can find me at Makaya on Instagram. I also have a sub account called @HenyaHusband where I do Henya husband stuff because I'm a husband of a Henya. And who is that Henya? That is our head writer at JejuJY Choi. So you can find her. And also, of course, you can check us out. I put up a lot of oh yeah, I already messed up the day. It's day 5. I already messed up. It's day 5. It's not day 4. It's day 5. Day 4 was the mess. Day 5, yes. So our Instagram, I put on clips of the show as well, and I try to highlight the artists that we showcase. So yeah, please do check that out. Of course, this is a YouTube thing, but please like, subscribe. Yeah, especially, I know everybody says it, but please hit that notification button because that notifies you just as we go on. We actually go on air like around 6:45, because I just put a few songs on. So around 6:45. So please hit that bell button. That'll notify you when we are on. Okay, so let's move on to weather. weather. Okay, so we like to keep things pretty local. So we're going to talk a lot about the GC area here first. So Daejeong is starting off a little cool and cloudy this morning. That's true, but I feel like it wasn't as harsh as yesterday, but it should turn into a bright, pleasant spring day. Now we are talking about Daejeong, the immediate area where we are here in the GEC. Temperatures are expected to rise from around 11 degrees Celsius in the early morning to about 18 to 19 degrees Celsius in the afternoon. That's nice. So it will feel comfortable during the day, especially with some sunshine coming through. After sunset, though, it will cool back down to around 13 to 15 degrees Celsius. So we've been saying this all week. A light jacket is still a good idea. You know, what I've been doing is I've been doing the old, I have the t-shirt on and then I have like a flannel, like long sleeve shirt. I've been doing the old, like proper, like American truck driver look. You know what I mean? I even have my truck driver hat. So that's been my double layer, just t-shirt and then like a flannel shirt over top of that. The sky may look a little hazy through much of the day, but overall, Daejeong should stay dry and fairly bright. Okay, so that's a nice Friday. That's a nice Friday. It's one of those classic Jeju days, beautiful in the daytime, but still chilly once the sun goes down. Quick climate notes around Jeju. Jeju City, or Jeju-shi, is on the cooler side, around 11 to 14 degrees Celsius, with some rain or cloudy conditions earlier in the day. However, Sogyepo City looks sunnier and warmer, rising from around 14 degrees Celsius to about 20 degrees Celsius in the afternoon. That's the nature of the island, man. You know, you got that big old fat Halasan. Well, that was offensive. I don't want to offend Somunde, but we got the she's thick. I don't know what to tell you, but we got the big old volcano in the middle, and that really separates the island into climate, right? The Jeju-shi can be very different, many times very much cooler than the southern part of Sogyepo City. So once again, Jeju City is going to reaches highs maybe around 11 to 14 degrees, whereas Sogyepo City is going to go up to 20. Okay, now we're talking about the East Coast. Seongsan will be the warmest today. Oh, okay. Starting at around 9 degrees Celsius, but reaching up to around 23 to 24 degrees Celsius in the afternoon. So the East Coast style, they're going a bit warmer today. Air quality across Jeju is manageable today, mostly on the good to moderate range. Okay, I don't know, man. I still feel like that pollen's kind of messing with me. I know I'm talking a lot more because I'm doing radio now, and I also do a lot of talking with my job. But I feel like my throat is a bit scratchy. Do you guys feel that? How about you? How's your throats out there? Are you guys okay? Okay, so yeah. Jeju's local air quality system shows no current ozone warnings, though sensitive people may still want to keep an eye on conditions. Overall, May is beginning with a pretty gentle spring day in Jeju, a little cool in the morning, warm and bright in the afternoon, and then chilly again at night. Okay, so it's that time of the day. We're going to do the question of the day with our second song. Now, once again, if we ever get cut out, if we get like copyright flagged or anything, just stay on the line. I'll be back on as soon as possible. Okay, so but let's go for it. This is our next song. This is Hathaway, Naksa, and the question of the day is, how many Red Day holidays are celebrated in Korea in May? And bonus question, what are they? How many Red Day holidays are celebrated here in South Korea in May? And what are they? Okay, so that is the question of the day. Let's go with Naksa by Hathaway, and let's do it. All right, welcome back. That was Naksa by Hathaway. Don't they just have such a great sound? I don't know. Maybe I'm just fanboying over them, but they're fantastic. I love those guys. They're just so cool, and like they gotta just young. They're young. They're cool. They're hip. I found out from a writer that they gotta work like everybody else. I understand that one just works at a restaurant, one is just teaching guitar lessons, one just runs I think a cafe or a restaurant. So they gotta work, but they're so talented. They are so talented, That's Hathaway. I love those guys. You're going to hear a lot more of them and that kind of vibe here on GECKO Radio. So, okay, question of the day once again was how many red holidays are celebrated in Korea in May and what are they? And we have, hey, Jungin Choi, who's that? It's our writer who wrote the script. Okay, so how many days? I'll give you guys one more second. How many days celebrated Red Day holidays in Korea? The answer is 3. The answer is 3. It is, okay, Labor Day on May 1st. That is today. Yay. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I think some of the GEC schools are still going, right? Because a lot of the international schools, they don't kind of follow the Red Day holidays, which must be kind of like kind of frustrating for some of the moms or some of the parents because maybe relatives are expecting to see their kids or something like that, But yeah, tell us about that in the chat, moms, if you're listening to this. Is it frustrating that your schools don't follow Red Day holidays? Okay. So once again, there are 3. There's Labor Day on May 1st, that is today. Then Children's Day on May 5th. That's nice. I hope that the schools, I don't know, you celebrate Children's Day in GEC. I'm not sure about that. And also there's Buddha's birthday on May 24th because that falls on a Sunday, a substitute holiday on Monday, May 25th. Okay, so because that Red Day fell on the weekend, Korea likes to, which is pretty cool, actually. The States doesn't really do that, I don't think. If there's a Red Day on the weekend, sometimes they'll push it to either Friday or Sunday or Monday. Yeah, my camera is like tracking me, which I don't want it to do. Anyways, okay, so let's keep going here. Yes, but something to consider, May 8th, Parents' Day, and May 15th, Teachers' Day. They're holidays, but they're not considered red days, right? They're not considered red days. So, okay, I wanted to talk about this. May 1st, you're just like, Mark, come on. May 1st is not a national holiday. Well, actually, this is an important change for the Korean holiday calendar. Starting this year, May 1st, Labor Day, is officially a public holiday or a red day for everyone in Korea. For many years, May 1st was known as Workers' Day, and many private sector workers could take it as a paid holiday, but it was not guaranteed as a holiday for everyone. For example, civil servants and teachers were not always covered in the same way. Now that has changed. According to Korea's Ministry of Personnel Management and the Ministry of Employment and Labor, the cabinet has passed the revised law officially designated May 1st as a public holiday. That's this year. This is the first time in 63 years that Labor Day has been recognized this way. The name has also changed. It was originally designated as Workers' Day back in 1963, but after a legal revision last November, the name was changed to 노동절 or Labor Day. The government says the change is meant to allow the whole country to recognize the value and dignity of labor together. It also reflects that the fact that many countries around the world already mark May 1st as a public holiday, and it also helps close the gap between private and public sectors. To mark the change, the Ministry of Employment and Labor will carry out some Labor Day events, including a ceremony and a 5.1-kilometer walking event. Okay, cool. So you can go for a walk today. So for everyone who was unclear, May 1st is now officially a red day in Korea. Labor Day, a public holiday for everybody. Okay, so we'll listen to the next song, and when we get back, we're going to get into some of the morning headlines. Jeju Morning News Briefing. Okay, so this is CHEORUM by CYRRCA. And we're back, and it's time for Jeju News Briefing. Hey, how's the sound quality? Is it okay? I have this, It is a brand new microphone, and it ain't cheap. And my wife was like totally not cool about that. But I hopefully the sound quality is a lot better. It's one of those things where I'm just oh man, I don't know. Maybe it's just a guy thing or something. I was just like listening to it and I was just like, I don't think the quality's that great on the streaming. So I splurged and I got I'm saying this is the last microphone I will ever get. This is the Shure M7 Plus. Shout out to Shure. Hopefully it sounds okay. Let me know, how does the sound quality? Does it noticeably sound any better? Please say yes. Please say yes. Okay, so we're back for Jeju News Briefing, and we're going to bring you all the important and serious news. Cat lovers. Okay, so now here's something new for cat lovers and for anyone looking for a different kind of day out in Jeju. All right, let's take a look here. Did I put up the plate? Oh, okay. No. Okay, so a new cat theme experimental park called Dokuri Soup in Andokmyeon, Seogwipo. And here we go. Boop, there it is. Okay, it is. Oh, okay. So this is like a cat theme experimental park, and it's actually a 6 to 10 minute drive from the GEC, depending on where you are at. But it's okay for you guys who really know the GEC. I guess it's near that Hyundai Oil Bank four-way or four-way intersection that leads you to either Jeju City or Seogwipo City. Okay, so that's where this new Dokuri Forest cat themed park is. It's located on the former site of Suinguk theme park, and the space is quite large, about 18,000 pyong. The idea is to combine Jeju's nature, art, garden, and of course cats into one relaxing cultural space. The name Dokuri comes from Dol Konegi. Dol Konegi. Okay, Dol Konegi, or stone cat from Jeju folklore. Okay, yeah, we gotta love Jeju folklore, always stones. Combined with Lee, the Korean ending often used for village names. Right, yeah, like Jeju, I can't even think of Younglak Lee. Okay, there we go. There's a village off of the top of my head. Go ahead and give us some more village names in the chat here. So the whole place is designed to feel like a little cat village in Jeju. Inside, there's an exhibition hall called Dokuri Village, where visitors follow the traces of 5 cats, Doldol, Coco, Momo, Chichi, and Shasha. And the theme is about rediscovering the happiness you already have inside you. That's great. What's your opinion on cats, guys? Are you cat people? I got a cat. I should put a photo up here. He's my old man. I rescued him up in Seoul, off the street, and he's been with me for 16 years this summer. 16-year-old cat. He's my old man, and he loves me very much, and I love him very much. And he's got the whole upstairs of the house. That's his territory. He has a very uneasy truce with our 3 dogs down here. Okay, back to this Dokuri Garden, where you can walk around and enjoy cat-themed artworks by Korean and international artists. There's also small attractions designed from a cat's eye view, including a miniature train, RC boats, and a wooden ball playground. And under a 30-year-old tree, there's even a picnic zone and a small library. So if you're looking for something new to check out near the GEC, especially with kids, friends, or anyone who loves cats, Dokuri Forest might be worth adding to your Jeju weekend list. So there you go. That is cool. Dokuri Forest just opened up. Dokuri Garden, check that out. If you're a cat person, if you have children, yeah, check that out. Okay, moving on. Beep boop. Okay, we're here to celebrate the Family Month in May. Jeju Province and the nonprofit organization Jeju Ole are hosting the 2026 third Pelong Jeju Ole Global Children's Walking Festival on May 2nd and 3rd. Okay, so this is Ole Walking Trail, and it's with kids. Yeah, here we go. You can see it in the post here. Twinkle, twinkle. Yes, so for those of you who don't know, I actually learned about this very recently. Belong is like bancha or buing buing, right? That's twinkle twinkle in Jeju language, okay? So belong. This is a lovely family-friendly event happening this weekend in Jeju. Now, belong, there we go. We just talked about is Jeju word for sparkling or twinkling. So even the name is very cute and childlike. It has got a childlike feeling to it. The festival is based at the lawn area of the Yakcheongsa temple in Sogyepo, and families will walk parts of Jeju Ole Trail Route 8. Okay, so between Yakcheongsa Temple and the Andok Youth Training Center. The full section is about 13 kilometers. So yeah, it's not short. And they say sometimes walking is actually a bit harder than jogging or running. So, and it's with kids. So get your walking shoes ready, kids. But it will be divided. Okay, it'll be divided over 2 days, so families can enjoy it at a relaxed pace. Okay, so they're not gonna like, okay, let's go one day, let's go 2 hours. 13 kilometers walking. Um, this route is a beautiful mix of Jeju's Blue Sea, Forest Pass, and friendly village roads. So it's a great chance for children to experience nature up close while walking with their families. That sounds cool. There's also a lot of activities going along the course and around the festival area, including traditional games from Korea, China, and Japan, a children's flea market, coloring activities, face painting, and a clean Ole experience where you go ahead and you kind of pick up some of the trash there, where children can learn about protecting the environment while walking the trail. Yeah, I've done that as well. The clean Ole experience, you actually pick up a bag, a designated clean Ole bag, and you can pick up the trash as you walk, which is cool. That's cool. And the nice thing is, children can participate without advanced registration. You know what I mean? It's just like you just show up and you're just like, okay, are you ready? How do I know if you it's kids. Like, you can't lie about having an actual child there, right? For more details and the program schedule, you can check out the official Jeju Ole Trail website at www.jejuole.org. So there you go. That is the Belong Jeju Ole Global Children's Walking Festival on May 2nd and 3rd. So there you go. That's cool. And you don't have to sign up if you got kids. Pretty cool. Okay. Next. Ooh, okay. Yeah, next we got a song. We got a song. Okay, cool. We're moving right along here. We have Respects, and this is Milin Jami Beat. Milin Jami Beat by Respects. Let's check it out.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood.
Mr. Rogers.
Would
Man.
you be mine?
That brings back memories. I almost get like emotional, when I hear Mr. Rogers. Just growing up with him, it's just like it was a different time, and just what he preaches, what he talks about, just with everything that's going on right now. I miss him. I miss him a lot. Yeah, Mr. Rogers, one of the greats. The reason why we have that little jingle is because we're going to talk about what's going out down in the GEC. But before we get to that, beep boop, there's me and Rumi. There's my cat. Okay, so that's my old man. That's my old man, Mr. Rumi. Now, hey, by the way, he's not called Rumi because of K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, I've had him for 16 years. Okay, so when people are like, "Oh, you like K-pop," which I do, I do like K-pop Demon Hunters. However, in English, Rumi is kind of like a term of endearment for a roommate. So if you go to if you are in university, right, and you have a roommate in college, or you share a flat with somebody in your 20s or whatever, you can be like, "Yo, what's up, roomie?" As in like, "Hey, what's up, roommate?" Or "This is my roomie. This is my roommate." So Rumi has been my roommate for 16 years. Man, found him up in Seoul. That was in Yeonnam-dong. And then we moved from Seoul, Yeonnam-dong, to Shilim, and then Shilim to, where else did we go? We went to Hapjeong. So we've been moving all over the place. And we've also moved three times in Jeju. So he's been in 3 different areas in Jeju as well. So he's chugging right along. Love my roomie so much. Okay, so let's get back to it. What's going down in the GEC? So let's check it out. Beep boop. Here we go. GEC busking. Cool. Or let's take it out. We're looking at a new project coming to Jeju English Education City. Okay, right here. And this is one is about bringing more culture into the community. JDC has announced a year-round program called GEC Squared under the slogan GEC, where your potential squared. Okay, grammatically, that's interesting there. Where, as in, where are you? Where your potential squared. Maybe it's is squared. Maybe that's a typo. Who knows? The idea is moved beyond just schools, housing, and infrastructure, and help make the English Education City a place where students, parents, and teachers can enjoy more cultural activities together. The first program will be GEC Busking, and JDC is now recruiting student performers from Jeju's international schools until May 10. Okay, so if you are a GEC busking band, which I've seen, their SJA held like a joint musical festival in their kind of like courtyard where they brought over BHA bands as well. And these are high school bands. And you know what they're playing? They're playing like Sublime. They're playing like stuff that I grew up with, like alternative rock music. I think I don't know if they played Blink 182, but it was very like similar to that. But they were all just like rocking out to like 90s and 2000s alternative music. And they were good. They were good. So this is cool. GEC Busking. More programs are also planned throughout the year, including another student busking event in August, a portfolio support program in November, and a joint sports day for international schools later in the year. So if you're a student in GEC who sings, plays an instrument, dances, or has any kind of performance talent, this could be a great chance to get involved. And for the families in the area, it's worth keeping an eye on because GEC may be growing into not an education hub, but more a lively cultural community as well. Okay, let's take a look at the chat here. Let's see. So I asked, like, hey, you guys have any plans on the weekend? And some people are saying, ooh, Haley Kim says my sore's kind of pretty rough. Yeah, me too, says writer JY. And let's see. Kylie says K-pop Demon Hunters catching strays. Hey, they're fine. K-pop Demon Hunters is fine. They're doing fine on their own. And then I understand that Ihan is going to check out the new Super Mario movie, which is cool. Super Mario Galaxy. They like showed a poster of Super Mario Galaxy, and it had Star Fox on it. Okay, which is from the space shooter game on Super Nintendo. Okay, so people are just like, what's going on with that? And are they going to have like a Smash Bros movie? I could totally see that happen. Okay, I digress. So let's get back into it. Now, let's take a look at some highlighted events happening around Jeju this May. Okay. So, beep boop. Snoopy Garden. Okay, I know you're all probably familiar with Snoopy Garden here, as opposed to the new cat park that's opening up. Snoopy Garden in Gujwa is holding a special Children's Day holiday event from Friday, May 1st to Tuesday, May 5th. So they got a Children's Day thing going on as well. You could check out the poster right here. Okay. Snoopy Garden is already a lovely place to visit. I have not been, but my wife has been, and she says it's pretty legit, okay? It's a huge nature space of about 25,000 pyong with indoor exhibitions, outdoor gardens, a cafe, and a store. It's built around the world of Peanuts. Yes, Peanuts. That's Snoopy, Charlie Brown, gentle humor, and a relaxing Jeju garden atmosphere. During the holiday event, there will be a daily Snoopy and Charlie Brown greeting session, free Peanuts hand fans, street doodling activities, and picnic-style face painting. Okay, nice. On Saturday, May 2nd, that is tomorrow, there will also be a spring picnic concert with a live jazz performance by Reglow from 1 to 2 p.m. There are also special picnic foods sets available from May 1st to 5th, including a Snoopy hot dog picnic set and a Lucy sandwich picnic set. Lucy. Oh, Lucy, I feel like if you're going to get it, she's going to swipe it from me because that's what she does. I just imagine her like taking that football before you kick it, right? And she's real sassy. She's a sassy sass. And at the Peanuts store, they are selling Children's Day gift bag called the Snoopy Picnic Kit, available from May 1st to 10th. There's even a picnic photo event where the top 10 selected participants will receive gifts. So if you're looking for something cheerful and family friendly, head over there, the Snoopy Garden, for this long weekend. Snoopy Garden in Gujwa would be a great pick. Okay, we got another event coming up. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, so we have Inyak Village in Sekdal-dong, Seogyepo is bringing back its Forest Festival 2026 Supmyeong Simyeong Festival for 5 days from May 1st to May 5th. The name has that relaxed Jeju feeling. Basically, come to the forest, space out a little, rest a little, and enjoy. And this is not just for kids. It says all children are welcome, of course, but adults who still want to feel like kids are even more welcome. The festival package includes one meal and one hands-on experience and one black yak gift. For the meal, you get the Jeju Daenguja soba, and Daenguja yuja. Yeah, is a Jeju's local citrus. Apologies for my pronunciation there. Plus grilled black pork sushi. Like raw pork? Okay. For the experience, you make a cake, fresh namwon strawberries from Jeju, and as a gift, you can choose one black yak item, such as a sling bag or beach towel. The price is 5만 won, or 50,000 won, and Yak Village says the package is worth about 127,000 won. Okay. It takes place at Yak Village around, I keep saying yak as in like yak, like American, like animal yak, but this is yak, about 20 minutes drive from here. Okay. Reservations are required through Naver. Search for Dudo Restaurant and then go to the reservations tab. And one important note, it's limited to 60 teams per day, so it's first come, first serve. So it may sell out early. So if you're looking for a sweet Children's Day weekend plan with forest vibes, Jeju flavors, strawberry cake making, black pork, citrus soba, and even cute balloon giveaways, Yak Village could be a fun one to book ahead. There you go, through Naver only, so do check that out. All right. Next, we have another great family pick for the Children's Day weekend at Ecoland. Ecoland, famous for its forest train ride through Jeju's Gochawal Forest, is holding a special Children's Day week special event from May 1st to May 5th. The theme is simple and lovely, a special day in the forest by train. Families can ride the train, enjoy nature, and take part in different activities designed especially for children. There are also a couple of fun discount events. For the Sharing Toys with Love event, children who can bring unused toys to donate can get 50% off their admission. Ecoland is working with the beautiful store for this program, so it's a nice way for kids to learn about sharing. And for the Today I'm the Star event, children who come dressed in costume can also receive the same 50% admission discount. Yeah, during this period, there will be performances and activities throughout the park. At Lakeside Station, families can enjoy character photo time, circus performances, K-pop dance shows, bubble and balloon shows, and a fantasy forest performance with friends. And during the fantasy forest show, selected children will receive balloons they can take with them on the train ride, making the experience even more special. All right, so very cool. And for the families who want to make it the full day out, Ecoland's hotel restaurant, Gyore, is offering a special family month buffet on May 2nd, 3rd, and 5th, and 9th. If you bring a family relationship certificate, preschool children can dine for free. So do check that out. That is Children's Day weekend at Ecoland. We're not being sponsored by any of these, by the way. We just want to help you guys out on this weekend. There's so much going on. They're not giving us the slip here. We're doing this on our own. So please have a lovely weekend. All right. So why don't we move on to our next song here. This is Moher, Sand Grave.
You're listening to the GEC's very own GECKO Radio, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Jeju Morning Alternative.
All right, welcome back to the last part of the show today. We got MJ and Kyunghee Kwan joining us. Good morning, guys. They said they are heading to school and so tired. Well, it's Friday, TGIF, so enjoy the weekend, you guys. Now we also have, I believe, Ihan. He gave us a delayed answer because I think he did some calculating. He did a total of 8 holidays because I think he counted the Sundays. So, well done, good job, buddy. That the song that we just heard was really, I mean, I love those guys too. That is Moher or Moha, and the song is Sandgrave. And they are so good. They're so good. They got this really awesome Jeju folk sound, and the male artist he uses an Irish bouzouki or Irishi bujuki. So it's not a typical guitar, and it's got this really unique sound to it. I've had the chance to hear them live. It's just the two of them, and they can just fill up the whole room or the field wherever they're playing. So Moha, we're gonna hear a lot more of them. They're really cool. Okay, so why don't we finish things off with Jeju's word of the day? The Jeju word of the day is nangpun papsang. Nangpun papsang. Okay, so nangpun papsang is the traditional Jeju-style communal meal where rice served in one large bowl and shared together at the table. Here I go. Beep beep. There it is up in the corner. I've had the chance to enjoy it myself. So yummy. So together, nangpung bapsang refers to the traditional Jeju-style meal where rice is served in one large central bowl, and everyone gathers to take however much they need into their own dish. Okay, so it's kind of, in American English we would call this family style, but to us, like typically, like Korean cooking, Korean serving is family style as well, but here this is proper family style to us. And in the past, Jeju families often had to eat quickly and practically, right? So just like the mom or the samchun or the henya, they put it in the center. It's like, all right, go ahead, take it when you can. Because they had to do farming and fishing and all that sort of stuff, henya stuff. So instead of setting out individual rice bowls for everyone, one large rice bowl was placed in the middle of the table. And then back then, it usually wasn't 100% white rice, okay? It was often mostly barley. Yes, that I know because rice didn't really grow well on Jeju, so we didn't get a lot of rice. Also, trading was kind of weird at the mainland, when it came to history and stuff. So we couldn't get rice all the time. It was like super lucrative and expensive. It really only grew, I think, on the very western side in a very specific area, like in Jeju. We just didn't have the conditions for it. It was often mostly barley or mixed with grains like chajo or foxtail millet. It's simple, humble, and very Jeju. It shows the island's practical food culture, but also that warm sense of eating together. No fancy table setting, just people gathered around one big bowl, sharing the same meal. There you go. Yes, that's the thing. If you go ahead, look for this. If you're trying to have like Jeju traditional foods, Nangpum Bapsang is what you're looking for. You'll find that restaurants say they have, they serve traditional food, but you really need to find the Jeju traditional food with the way that it's cooked and prepared. That's how you know in this picture here, beep, that's how you know it's legit if you have a setup like that. Okay, that pretty much does it for today. How you guys doing? How you guys doing here? I think, yeah, it seems like some of the students, they are headed to school, about ready to get booted out of the car. Yeah, so this was kind of our soft launch this week with the show, and then we're going to announce it on, there's a Jeju expat webpage on Facebook, and we're gonna kind of do like a big announcement there on, it's called Sell Yourself Sunday. So I guess Monday could be considered our super mega official launch. So I hope you had a great time with this week, and pretty much this is how it's going to be. Also, let me ask you guys, what do you think of the length? Okay, just 1 hour, are you good? What about an hour and a half? Are you okay? So we're just trying to bouncing around times back and forth, but at least for now, we'll keep it nice and tight at 1 hour. I'm really so thankful that everybody has joined us this morning. The fact that we have a steady 10 listeners on the show, just listening and tuning in, is really awesome. We just really hope to give more information to you guys, to the GEC, to let you know what's going on. It's also, what I like about this, is it kind of preps your kids, like it preps their ears for English, You know what I mean? It kind of gets them like ready before they go to school instead of just like being shocked and like thrown into the madness. If they have some more like cool English media and some like different sounding stuff, and they can learn some new vocabulary and events all in English. Some of them, it's a very I think just a very familiar voice because they know me quite well. Some mothers have said they actually use it as an alarm to wake up their kid, which is cool. So we hope to just keep doing it. You know, hope to just keep providing this service for you guys. Once again, we're super thankful for the musicians, Parasol Waves, Zenalone, Matthew Smith, Circa, Wednesday Off. They've all given us explicit permission to use their work, and we hope to expand our library more with Jeju local artists, not just Jeju but also just other artists as well on the island. And it'll be a mix of country, folk, alternative, but also if you get some hip-hop, that's fine. If you get some like local K-pop, that's fine too. You know, we don't discriminate when it comes to music. We love all sorts of music. We just can't handle the copyrights when it comes to like big name bands. All right. I had a great time with you guys, and it is the first week done of GECKO Radio. We did it. 5 episodes. We survived. And knock on wood, hasn't been flagged today. Hasn't been cut out today. So everything's, I do not, that's number one in radio and media is like, you do not do that. That jinxes it just by saying it. So I'm a fool for saying that. Anyways, I've been your DJ and host, Mark Wilson Che. Jungyoon Choi has been our writer. Please follow us. Here's our information at the bottom. And we will catch you on Monday. We'll catch you on Monday. I'm actually headed to Gappado right now. So I'll report back on that on Monday. And have a fantastic weekend. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Let's say bye-bye with Bye Bye Blackbird by Wednesday Off. Have a great weekend.